Hi, welcome to ShanaSpeaks. I'm Shana, and today we'll be chatting for a while. I want to talk about process and how we have to go through the process in life. And process is not easy, and process is not quick, but it takes time and it takes effort, deliberation, preparation, and tools. We're at different stages in our life, and some of us is in the process of healing. Don't let anybody tell you when you need to heal and how you need to heal. Your healing comes in your time. Some of us is in the process of growing. And you know what you need to learn, and some of us we don't even know. But there's what I have to learn and what you have to learn is two different things. So how long it takes me to grow and how long it takes you to grow, it's not the exact same time. Some of us is in the process of forgiving. And some of us have one person to forgive. Some of us have an entire generation to forgive. Some of us don't even realize the fault we created in the entire mess. And so we have to learn to forgive ourselves first before we can forgive others. And to me, the process of forgiving and growing and living is like the process of putting on a good makeup. You see? Guess what? You have a lot of steps. Now, first and foremost, the client's face needs to be cleaned and cleansed. Because we don't want nobody get infected. So you need to clean and cleanse. So some of us, we need to clean and cleanse the toxicity in our life and all the things will end up the progress. And after you clean and cleanse, you need to prime. You need to prime the surface, prime the situation. And after you do all of that, if you already know your client's face, fine. If you don't know the client's face, if this is not your first time cleansing, this is not your first time going through a forgiveness process, it's not your first time getting over a breakup, if it's not your first time failing and starting over again, you're going to just go right into a routine. But if it's your first time, you know what you're going to do? You're going to have to figure out which color concealer, which color foundation, and which color everything go with that person's face. So if this is your first time going through this process of healing and recuperating, you're going to have to figure out what works for me. Is it crying? Is it venting? Is it exercising? Is it getting a new hobby? And so when you figure out what is right for you, then it's time to apply the steps. And sometimes when you apply the steps, you realize you don't really feel good, it don't feel right to you. It's just that sometimes when you do the first eyebrow, it never really feel good to you. You never match the dress, you never match the occasion, so you have to rub it off and start over again. Sometimes you're following somebody else's guideline to healing and it's not authentic to who you are, so you have to start all over again. That is why it's called a process. And then you have to take a little time, you have to do the tweezing, you know. Sometimes you fall back. Because it's not easy. The process to growing and forgiving and to healing is not easy. And there are times when we have a step back. There are times when we get interruptions. Interruptions are very much a part of life. And some persons can work through interruptions. And some persons are very good at multitasking. Even though I heard recently, multitasking really doesn't exist. You are focusing on one, you are distracted from the other. And that's the thing with life. Sometimes something comes the way, you have to put a pause on that, but then you move on. But guess what? You know the process, and once you are determined to the process of healing and growth and forgiveness and betterment, once you know that you are here for that and you are in tune to your feelings, you're in tune to what is happening in your life and in what's happening in your body, let nobody make you feel ashamed about it. Once again, I will repeat it. Life is a process. Healing is a process. Forgiveness is a process. Growing is a process. And your process and my process does not look the same. Some of us have fallen so many times, we know exactly how to jump back up. You understand? Some of us have been in so many relationships and so many breakups, we have a breakup routine right now. Some of us have been in so many conflicts, we already have a forgiveness routine. Now, the new runner and Bolt don't have the same training routine. Them don't have the same process. So you and me don't have the same process. The amateur makeup artist and the expert makeup artist, we don't got the same speed and we don't have the same process. And the persons with pimples and blackhead and discoloration on them face have a lot more step to do with me because I don't have those things. It is the same thing. Some of us come with more baggage than others. Some of us have more things to learn than others. And some of us have a longer journey. And some of us, the lesson God wants us to learn is different from the lesson the other person wants us to learn. Some lessons have 3 steps, some lessons have 10 steps. Know your process, know your journey and embrace it. And fight your fight for you. Do your journey for you, for your betterment, for your growth, and for no one else. And the journey to becoming a legacy builders, and the journey to becoming the better version of yourself, own your process and own yourself. And do not judge yourself on other person's standards. I hope this video finds you blessed. I encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share. Join the family as we continue having some real talk. Once again, I'm Shana. This is Shana Speaks.